All right, hello class. So what I want us to work on today, I want to go over the Toolman schema just a little bit. So let me, hang on. Okay, so as far as Toolman goes, this essay that you're working on is going to be using that, and it essentially is an expansion of classical argument. And I have here a kind of a breakdown and sample of that. I'll put this up in the course as well. But essentially what the Toolman schema is going to do is you're going to have a thesis statement. In Toolman, this is called an enthemy. We haven't used that term. It's a Greek term, but we don't really 100% have to do that. But it's just a thesis. It's a claim and a reason. So that combination of a claim and reason, that's what comprises a thesis statement within Toolman. Now, in addition to this, you have what's called an unstated assumption, and that is what you're going to want to explain and argue for your audience. Because if they don't buy into the unstated assumption, your argument itself is not going to be convincing. So if we make the claim cocaine and heroin should be legalized because legalization would eliminate the black market in drugs, the assumption there is that the black market is bad. Now, to explain that as a component of an argument, what you're going to convince the audience of is that the black market is harmful to society. So, if we were to say like a claim like, news outlets that consistently publish unreliable information should not be given press passes to government, something like that. Okay, so I'm saying that would be a claim. These organizations that consistently publish false information should not be given press credentials because they spread propaganda. Okay, so the reason then is they spread propaganda. So then what the assumption is that propaganda is bad or propaganda is harmful. And so that is what you would need to explain as part of the argument. So as you make your edits to your essays, as you think about what you're going to add and how, you wanted to try to decide what are the unstated assumptions that I have. Now, in terms of support, there's two kinds of support in Toolman. One would be grounds. Grounds are the support for the reason. So this example is saying that legalization would eliminate the black market. So, okay, that makes sense. But the grounds to that then are essentially going to be that legalizing alcohol after prohibition eliminated the black market for alcohol. So there's a historic example that shows that this ultimately does occur. The backing is what supports the warrant. So here it's the black market in drugs increases the crime rate, and black markets enable criminals to make money off of addicts. Black market drugs are often unsafe, and no one inspects the ingredients. Okay, so basically what I'm getting at for your essays, you need to consider the warrants. You need to consider what unstated assumptions are you making that you're going to be able to develop within your argument. So that is the primary thing that I want us to be working on going forward. And just a quick quick review of where we're at here. Let's see here. Okay, so our final draft is going to be due on the 19th, so we do have some time for that. So you're looking at a peer review discussion board. That's the main thing that's due. It's going to be due April 12th, so that's Sunday. So make sure that you do complete that, and we'll spend next week editing and revising. I'll have some comments for you as well. If you've not submitted your rough draft yet, please do that as soon as possible. So if we were meeting in class right now, I would have you working on this peer review. So, so I want you to do that. This discussion of warrants that we're talking about, that's going to be something we work on next week, which is to isolate warrants within each of your essays, develop that as part of the essay if it's not already there, because it's going to be a separate section within a Toolman essay, and it's necessary to have that. Okay, so so I'm going to wrap up the recording. I'll stay on and answer any questions that you might have. I'll get this recording posted, and then we'll go from there.